to come up here and ask me questions. If you're not able to use a microphone, then you may use stage chat. And if you don't know how to use stage chat, feel free to use general chat. But I hope you all understand how this is gonna work now. So starting off, if somebody would like to come up with the first question, or if you'd like to ask me something, please raise your hand, and then my moderator will bring you up here. What are your plans on immigration rights at the border? Well, just like I come from a family of immigrants, so I do believe in the American dream and opportunity, but I do agree, we need security. We need to make sure that our borders are secure and that honest people aren't trampled and stifled with by the cartels and all of these horrible people that try to stop true people who want to become Americans. We need to protect the American dreams, and we need to protect those who actually want to have a good, well-meaning life and contribute to America. And I hope you understand my response and to your question.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Are you illegal?
I was born in the United States.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Specifically born in Miami, Florida. Is there any who came up with working with U.S. Constitution? Why it does is pretty fucking obvious. The Articles of Confederation. Okay, is there anybody else who have any questions on policies or just anything in general? Please raise your hand and you'll be invited to the stage to ask your question. Anybody wants to ask a question, they may raise their hand and be invited up to the stage. Stephanie Coleman shot? Stephanie got shot? Holy sh... Oh! Well, what I have to say is, even though we are from different parties, nobody should ever take the life of another human being. Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, hell, even communist. We have the right to the First Amendment. We have the right to be breathing, and also to be breathing Americans alongside that. We also have the right to be together as a country and to protect each other. So instead of killing each other, you should work together, not against each other. Now I will take the Vice President's question. Hello, Vice President. Andy, could you invite the Vice President Nathan Rossi up here? President Benjamin, oh my goodness. Alright, we have a question by Drake Hayes. Could you bring Drake Hayes up here? Alright. Apologies, this stage is... I'm not sure what is happening right now, but I'm trying to invite you all to speak, but there seems to be a error here. Does anybody wish to be invited to the stage to ask a question? Please say now in stage chat, and then I will bring you up. Also,
I have a question.
go ahead.
Alright, hold on. Someone else has this question, but I'm just saying it for them. But are you horny?
No, I am in fact not horny. Also, the youngest founding father was James Monroe. Just answering Wyatt's question there. It was James Monroe. Am I gay? No comment, moving on.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, what is your stance on immigration?
Well, I already said myself on immigration, but I'll be happy to repeat myself. Everybody should be allowed a good life here in the United States, but the issue is that we cannot tell who's good and who is bad, so we have to do our best to filter them out through an effective Department of Homeland Security. So I do in fact support border security, and I do in fact support strengthening our borders, but giving safe passageway for those who want to have a true life here in this wonderful country. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, and what is your stance on
Oh, and my stance on is
okay. What's your stance on the legalization or whatnot of marijuana?
the legalization of marijuana. Well, I am a doctor, so I'm not sure what I can say about it. You see, my field is serving the people and giving the people what they want. I ain't a doctor, but if I had to say, I would leave medical issues to qualified individuals who can actually advise me on such matters.
Okay, and what? This is my last question. What is your stances on firearms?
Stance on firearms? Well, there's only one stance, the Second Amendment.
Okay, I respect that. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, so looking to stage chat, gonna answer some questions from there. What immigration policy will you implement? I would implement a. Well, personally, I think the Department of Homeland Security needs to be organized respectfully. We also need to just secure our borders in general, while providing secure passageways for honest immigrants who can work alongside us and become naturalized citizens, true Americans, just like the founding fathers were, coming from Europe in the 1700s. Also, no, I'm not associated with immigrants. You eat my giant wet? Okay, no. Listen here. All I have to say regarding Doug Coleman is be respectful. You are the husband of a very wonderful woman who is doing the impossible and trying to run for president. She is a qualified individual. I'm qualified, but at the end of the day, what matters is who do you trust? Who do you want to run our country? And Doug Coleman, what the hell, dude? What do you think of work visas? Well, I have a cousin here in the United States who's on a work visa right now. So I do believe work visas are a very viable option to help people get on their feet while we help them process their application status to be a naturalized citizen. Let me see your question there, Joseph. Yes, I do have some immigrant friends, but they came through safe, legal channels within the naturalization service. Oh, so is there any chance somebody could give Doug a fucking pacifier? Alright, does anybody else have any questions? Because I'm still accepting questions here. Remember, this is your time to talk to me. This is your time to talk. Sí, Evan, yo hablo español bien. So yes, I actually do speak Spanish. And yes, my campaign manager is trying really hard to get me into the debate. Oh, so let me invite Evan up here. There you go.
So you speak Spanish?
Sí.
Bueno saber.
¿Tú hablas español también?
Sí.
Ah, bien, bien. ¿Tú eres latino?
No.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I have something to say in Spanish.
Go ahead.
Basta gomi de puro cano, my CC.
Also, answering Joseph Bullard's question, no, I am not having an affair.
Gomi de puro cano.
I'm not having an affair with a married senior citizen. Just answering Joseph's question. I see one from Benjamin Kennedy here. Thoughts on organized labor and unions? Well, in my honesty, workers' rights. Workers deserve to have rights, but companies too. It's all about a safe balance and cooperation between the public sector and also the private sector as well. And answering why is question, no, the First Amendment should not be restricted. We escaped the British for a reason. I mean, hell, look at them now, restricting social media. The fuck is that? USSR? We're the land of the free. President Leland, yes, I am a Christian. I am a Christian person. I do believe in the Holy Trinity. And no, I am not pro-slavery. I am not. Do you support abortions? Well, I don't have a say in that because I believe in states' rights. It's ultimately up to the states to decide what their citizens need. And I'm just here to help facilitate our everlasting union as a nation. Wyatt, with all due respect, I'm whatever the hell the US public wants me to be. Doug Coleman, Do you like gays? Well, why are you asking? Do you want to hook up with me or something, man? I mean, I don't swing that way, but just download Grinder, dude. What are your thoughts of Stephanie Coleman's economic policies and minimum wage subsidies? Well, in my opinion, subsidies are a double-edged sword. They need to be managed responsibly, and we also need to not fuck up our economy by giving handouts. If that makes sense to you. I see Evan Buckley up here. Buckley, do you have a question or a statement?
Okay, someone else has a question.
Yeah.
I'm just the person who speaks. All right. So, what is your stance on abortion?
Stance on abortion. Whew.
Yeah.
Alright. In my opinion, I have no say in that matter. It's ultimately up to the states to decide. But if you want my personal opinion, I don't like it, but I'm not the mother. I'm not in her body. Wyatt Francis, who was the great Chief Justice. The great Chief, John Marshall. John Marshall was the great Chief Justice. That is hearsay. We're shutting the stage down. Is the debate? Oh shit! I mean, go ahead. Everybody, it's been a fun time answering your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to DM me. Well, besides Coleman, I'm filing a fucking restraining order against you after this, but I hope everybody else had a great time. Not being shut down is your choice. Well, let me check when the debate is, and then I